Hey guys, it's Joe from Finding Faith. So you may have noticed that I am once again not alone. This is my friend Angie from church. Say hi, Angie.
Hi, Angie.
I didn't ask her to do that, by the by. No, it's funny because I got a video where Keith says that.
Okay, good. Does Keith say hi, Angie?
Yeah, that old joke. One of my roommates does that too. So a lot of people have done that on this channel. People keep doing that here without me asking them. I love it though, so that's good.
Okay.
So first of all, note of me being progressive, Angie is the first woman to be on my show. Just had to throw that out there. So the topic that I've asked Angie to speak on is the idea of the importance of reconciliation. In terms of questions about reconciliation, I guess the first question that I think would be helpful for people to know is, do you have anyone in your life that you have personally reconciled with, and what was the advantage of doing that?
It was definitely my dad. There's a very long story. The benefits are amazing. The benefits are great. I don't speak English, by the way, you know this, right?
Right.
Okay, good. So I held a lot of resentment for him for several years, probably like 8 years or so, at least. And now that it's gone, it's great. Now I can have a relationship with him. Now, honestly, the big advantage will be all that energy that I'm not holding on to, all that negativity, all that resentment. It's a lot more difficult to live with it than without it. That's the big one.
Yeah, that is a really good point about how just mentally and emotionally draining resentment can be. People don't realize it, but it is. Well, all right, so I guess one of the next questions I would ask is something more practical. A lot of people, I think we know that it's bad to hold on to resentment, but we don't really know how to get rid of it. How would you recommend going about getting rid of resentment?
Well, my specific case is everything that the people doesn't tell you. It's everything that the book doesn't tell you. Because in my case, I was holding on to it. I was not willing to let it go, or maybe not that, but I wasn't working anything. I wasn't doing anything about it. I was just holding on to it. By my mom, she's a very Catholic woman, and she never stopped praying for it. She saw what it was doing to me. She saw that I didn't thought that I was wrong. She saw all this, and she never stopped praying for it. So she did for several years. She prayed about me as much as she could, and then one day I was at church. Honestly, I don't quite remember what we're talking about. It made me think of my feelings for my dad, and they weren't there anymore. They just weren't there.
Wow.
It was very, very random. It was, I don't know, I really dig down to find them, and they were not there. And at that moment, I had a lot of joy at that specific moment. I couldn't believe it. I was very, very happy. When I said that my story wasn't by the book, it was because I didn't do anything for it. So that's unusual. Mm-hmm. My dad never asked for forgiveness. He hasn't yet. I don't think he ever will, honestly. But I forgave him. And now we have a relationship. So it's really different. He never asked. I never did. But God was there. Like, my mom really prayed for it. She really did. That's my story. That's how I reconciled with my dad. And now, really, we're fine. We're good. We're really good. And I never thought that would be possible.
It's powerful stuff.
Yeah.
Did you notice the resentment in your life affecting you in other areas?
No, maybe. I mean, I'm sure it did. But maybe pride didn't let me think that it was affecting me in any possible way. I thought that I was right. I thought that one day he will ask me, he will beg me to forgive him. One day he will tell me everything that he did wrong, or, stuff like that. And I was just holding on to it. Probably made me angry several times. Maybe trustful, is that a word? Sorry, I don't speak English. Yeah, it made me entrust a lot of people. A lot of people. If somebody else were having maybe a situation not similar but remote, I wouldn't be able to tell them, give them my opinion without thinking of my situation and being super negative about it. It came out in conversation several times, and it's just in the back of your head, always, until it wasn't.
Well, praise God that you received that healing. That sounds really great, hearing it like this.
Yeah.
Angie, what would be your big encouragement to viewers who have, I guess, in their own lives, sort of resentment towards someone?
The only thing that I can really think was very powerful is that the fact that I wasn't alone. I believe there's a God. I'm Catholic myself. I was wrong, but my mom did. And the fact that I wasn't alone, that she prayed for me, that she was my support, that's important. So there's always people caring for you, always. People caring for you. And if you let them help you, if you let them get involved in your life, even if it's just by praying for you, that will definitely make a difference. So yeah, just open up. There's somebody there listening. There's somebody there willing to help you. There's somebody there willing to pray for you with all they have.
So it sounds like there's a lot of surrender of the self, and there's kind of that taking on the love that is available from the people around you.
Yeah. Please subscribe to Joe's videos. He's fun. He's cool.
Oh, thank you.
Share them. Comment on them. We're here for you.
Thank you, Angie. Thank you so much for being on. I really appreciate your time. Thank you, guys. Have a blessed day or blessed night. See you guys in the next one.